My first palette. Oh my god. Thinking about what I want to do going forward because I had an idea and every time. Hey everyone, sorry if I am looking a little rough and sounding a little congested right now. I just got back from the Honeyland Festival in Texas. Little merch here, but it was really fun. I went there because I really wanted to see Thames like in concert, like seeing her, and I was so close to the stage. Like there was literally like the gate, one row of people, and then me, and I was singing, I was screaming, and now my throat hurts, so I'm sorry if I sound like awful right now. Excuse me, sorry if I sound awful right now. I feel like also my ear hasn't fully like adjusted, like I still have pressure in my ear, so things sound a little muffled to me, or maybe I just sound muffled. But I did receive my cliche prints. I called Cat Prints today and they're sending me expedited, some expedited copies of my proofs because they were supposed to arrive already and they didn't arrive. So I called them and the customer service is really great. And they said that they would get back to me in 2 days, like they'll send like 2-day expedited shipping for my proofs. And I'm really excited to finally get them. I'm really disappointed they got lost in the mail somehow, but I'm really excited to finally get them so I can show you all what the proofs are looking like. But for now, I can share the cliche proofs. I need some skizzers. I'm like really excited, but also scared. Like, what if they turn out looking really ugly? The moment of truth. Oh my god. They actually look really nice. Oh my god. They look really nice, guys. I'm like shocked. I thought, okay, this is just one. So let me take it fully out of the package so we could look at the other ones. Again, I'm so sorry that I sound like this. I promise you that I'm okay. It's just my throat hurts so bad from all the screaming that I was doing when I saw Thames on stage. Like every song, I was singing it with her. I was like putting my hands up, putting my phone up for the lighter part. Oh my god, it was so amazing. I'm so happy that I went because I'm not a spontaneous person. I'm sorry, I'm like going on a rant here, but I'm not a spontaneous person, but I really wanted to see her in concert like once in my whole life. So when I saw that she was gonna be in Texas, I was like, we're going to Texas. I've never been to Texas before, and Sugarland, Texas is where she was and where the Honeyland Festival was. And it was actually the first festival, like Honeyland Festival they ever made. I thought it was like a ongoing thing, like they always had this going on every year, but it was actually like history. Like we were at the first festival and it was amazing. All the creators, all the Black artists, like I want to go every year. Like now I have to because I went to the first one. Now I have to go to the every year. Okay, I feel like I don't want to bend them. These are just the proofs, so it's fine. I'm gonna be very gentle, put my hand in my thing. But oh my god, like I just want to touch them. They're so smooth, but it looks like it has texture. Like it came out so good. Like I can see all the details. I don't know. I feel like there could be some improvements with the file, which kind of sucks, but overall they look really nice. Like I can see the granulation. I can see like where I accidentally like splashed some paint on the canvas. I can see like a little bit of my pencil marks. Like I can see things. So this is the original and this is the print. Get close. Print. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. Like, I don't know. I like them. I think they look really nice. It obviously looks like a print. Like there's definitely a difference. Maybe because it got sized up a little bit more than the original. Like as you can tell, like this is slightly bigger. Like the paper is slightly bigger than the original. So like basically this page is the size of the entire painting. So maybe that's why the details are a little bit weird. So this like print is slightly bigger than the original painting. And I think that is due to like the sizing that I went with because I wanted a border. All weekend, I just got back yesterday night, like literally at like 11 at night yesterday, and I think my skin just needs to breathe. Like I don't like to wear makeup anyway. I don't enjoy the process of taking it off. So I didn't put any makeup on. I'm sorry. I was talking and the mic was really far away, but yeah, I'm sorry that I like look really tired and I don't have any makeup on or anything, or didn't really do much with my hair. I just needed a break because I've been wearing makeup like all weekend and I just got back yesterday night like at 11 or so. I just really need to give my skin a break. I still want to show up, you know, for my channel, for my art, and document this journey. So I'm just showing up no matter what I look like, no matter how I feel, and just going for it. And I really wanted to share this with you guys. I'm really excited. I did get some ceramic palettes back. I'll show you them. These are kind of my prototype palettes because these are the first paint palettes that I made in my ceramics class, and they're not perfect at all. Like they're wonky, but today I'm going to be glazing the other ones that I made and then working on another project that I have going on. The glaze that I use is like this yellow glaze, but it keeps like crawling, like it doesn't stay. But I really love this cream color, and I think I'm going to stick with that cream color for the rest of my palettes. And it also has like a little bit of speckling too, which is really cool. This one I did do a little detail on the sides that you can't really see very clearly, but they're dragonfly like stamp thing on the side. But yeah, this is the first type of palette that I made, so obviously it's not perfect. The other ones are slightly different. They're circles instead of like the squares that I tried to cut out, and I left the open like spot, so I didn't carve in an open like spot for it. But yeah, my first palette. Obviously this is not what the other ones are going to look like, but it's mine, it's my first, and it's, you know, not perfect, but neither are we. So yeah. The other design that I made is this circle palette that has bees on it, and it has like the honeycomb shape inside. So it's an open palette, it's circle, it's fun, and you get to kind of use it as an open palette, which I really love and what I need in my collection is like a big open palette. And this is like medium size, like fits in the palm of your hand, so not super huge. Maybe even could consider it being a small size, like maybe not even medium size. But it's really cute, and again, I used the yellow, but it didn't really stick on, so there is some like raw bits here and there, but I'm still troubleshooting the yellow. I really love it, but I don't like that it doesn't stick to my palettes. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue using it or if the camera's gonna pick it up or not. But yeah, I really love them, and I have more on the way that I'll be sharing pretty soon once they're glazed and ready. But yeah. Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, the 15th, and yesterday I called Cat Prints because my postcard prints didn't arrive yet, and so they expedited this for me and it just arrived today, which is like amazing. And from what I can already see, they look really good. Let's get this out of here. I wasn't so sure, and I'm sorry for my voice. I'm still dealing with a scratchy throat right now, but I wasn't sure like how the border was going to look with this. But I think it doesn't look too bad. It's a smaller border than I originally thought it would be. I've also been thinking about like designing a backing for it too, so it can be like an actual postcard, but they look really good. And they're like nice and thick too. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited. Like you can still see the pencil marks, but that's just because I didn't do a lot of post editing. I'm not really good at it, and I don't know. For me, it's just not quite for me yet. And I like kind of that you get to see like what the actual painting looks like without me like changing stuff. You can still see the granulation. I was really worried about that, like that it wouldn't show up super well, but it looks really, really good. I think the only thing with this one, I don't know, the file is slightly different than these guys, but I can see like less of the highlight in the hair in this one. But other than that, they look really good. The paper feels real nice. I don't know if I want to design something for the back though. Maybe I'll make a poll online and see if like people prefer like a postcard back or just a blank back. I'm not sure. Or if they like, it's cheaper to get the border than it is to get no border. So that's why I got the border around it. For some reason it was cheaper to do it that way. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. I do see there's a little bit of a misprint there, but not terrible. Oh my gosh, look at my girls. My girls in a little postcard set. I think it would be really cute to do like a digital, because I don't think I can do it traditionally, but like maybe I can whip out my iPad and do a cute little fruit postcard back design. I don't know. I haven't done digital art in a minute, so yeah. My girls, sorry for the angle of this. Let me move this out of the way. There's my girls. My girls all together in a cute little postcard. They're so cute. Yeah, they're so cute together. My little postcard set. Another thing I've been thinking about is like how many to print, like inventory wise. Like if I want to do like a pre-order or do I want to hold inventory. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll talk about it more tomorrow and think about it more. But I have some time. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, sorry if you hear the fan in the background. I am back. Today is the 16th and I have been working on editing all of my artwork that I so far have printed out. I mean scanned in my printer. Right now I still have 3 more that I need to finish scanning in so I can edit them. But for now, I am working on just making sure that everything is looking good and so I can scan it in and get these guys rolling out. And yeah, I've been spending, like, I've had so many trials and errors. I've spent hours yesterday trying to finish editing some of these guys, and I became very frustrated at certain points, but I continue working on it, and I finally have a system. I had to go back and fix these guys, but I finally have a system of how I want to do everything. I'm probably going to spend some time writing down each step in my journal until it becomes almost second nature, or at least I have a way to reference when I need something, because it did take me a lot of Google searching and trial and error to figure out how to do this correctly. And the only way that I know that I absolutely did this correctly is by ordering the print proofs and seeing how they turn out. But before I can do that, I still have 3 more paintings to scan in and edit in Lightroom and Photoshop. And then I made a poll on my YouTube community tab on if anyone was interested in like a back design for the postcard print so they can be like actual postcards. And the more I think about it, the more I am leaning towards the few people who have said yes, because that for right now is the majority vote. But I've only had a couple of votes, so I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do the backing. But the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. I feel like right now I like the idea of having like little postcards of like just very specific postcards of my artwork and just having that available all the time on my shop. And it's easy to like hold inventory of these little guys. And I think it would be like, I like collecting postcards. Sorry, I'm like explaining this in a very disjointed way, but I really like collecting postcards, especially when I go somewhere. I like to collect a postcard because my dream is to eventually have them all in a like frame and see all the places I've been to in a postcard like format. And I thought it would be cool to like have a collection of postcards available that anyone can collect. I've also decided to go with a full bleed instead of having the little border. I do like the little border, but I think having a full bleed will look really, really nice. I'm also just, sorry, comparing my art to other postcard prints that I have of other people's art and like seeing how they're structuring it. And most of the time it's like full bleed, like I don't have a border. So I think that's kind of standard. Sorry, my cat just busted open the door. Are you coming, Papa? Come on. But anyway, I was thinking maybe I can start out with just having like a set of postcards on my shop and always having those available, because I think it would be really cool to have like a postcard set going on and like a collection of postcards and be very postcard specific. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any cliches right now. I think I'm also gonna make a couple of bigger prints of my art as well, using the same manufacturer. I also have my palettes that are coming back possibly very soon. I know they are, I did set them to be glazed fired on Tuesday, so they should be ready next Tuesday, and I'll be able to show you all my cool palettes and all the different iterations of them. I've been debating whether or not I want to do any like backing parts for them, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, I think it will make it really stable. And I have a couple of palettes that do have the little backing feet on them. I've also been thinking about maybe doing a white glaze on top of some of them. Because this is a clear glaze, you can kind of see the speckle and the warmth of the clay. Like it's very creamy once it's been glaze fired, and because it's clear, you can see the color of the clay underneath, and it has like speckles. But I have been debating whether or not I want to try glazing some palettes in white and seeing how those turn out. But I also made like 9 of these guys because I kept trying to figure out what kind of design I wanted to make and wanting to make them perfect. And I got into my perfectionist like mindset where I couldn't stop making palettes because I was trying to perfect the design. And so I'm taking a break from making palettes. I am making like cute little Christmas ornaments for my friends and family for now, and then see if anyone is interested in purchasing palettes from me and going from there. I think it's so cool. Like, I've always wanted to make art that artists can use to make their art, and like make art that I can use to make more art. And palettes are like a super cool way to do that. I also want to make my own paints one day and maybe even have like a line of sketchbooks that I design. But for now, paint palettes is where it is, and hopefully I'll get to started on mixing some of my own paints because I do have pigments. I just need like a couple of other little knickknacks to get started. But for now, that's all the updates I have.
Can you feel it, honey?